you want to know what computers are going to look like in 2020 and beyond? Well, a lot of them are going to flex and fold just like this, the ThinkPad X1 Fold from Lenovo. We've got that and a few other forward-thinking machines here at CES 2020. One of the things we're going to see a lot of this year are devices with screens that fold and flex. And one of the first ones I ever saw in person was the ThinkPad X1 Fold from Lenovo, and they have the latest version of it right here. So if you unfold it, it's basically a 13-inch style laptop screen, and if you fold it in half, it becomes a mini laptop. You can call up an on-screen keyboard and put that on the bottom half of the screen while you're working on a document up here, or you can even take this accessory keyboard, a real physical keyboard, snap it on right here, and that takes the place of that on-screen keyboard. It holds on magnetically, and it even charges the keyboard while you're doing that. My favorite trick is you can pick the whole thing up, unfold the screen like this, open the little kickstand in the back, and then put the keyboard in front of it, and you've got basically a small all-in-one desktop computer. So the X1 Fold works as a tablet, it works as a small laptop, it works as a little laptop with an extra keyboard, or you can set it up like it's a mini desktop machine and it has a separate 13-inch screen for you right there. I've seen a couple of versions of this, and I think they've taken into account a lot of the issues other companies have had with their first-gen flexible screen devices. I know a lot of effort has gone into keeping the screen safe, keeping the edge of the screen from having any gaps where anything can get in. So you have a screen that's essentially made of plastic, but still protected on all sides, and hopefully will fold and unfold with ease over and over again. The X1 Fold is going to be available in 2020, somewhere around mid-year, and it's going to be $24.99. Yes, the keyboard is extra. Now, folding screen laptops I've seen before. This was entirely new to me. It's the ThinkBook Plus. On one side, it looks like a fairly standard Lenovo laptop. The Plus side, however, is the back of the lid. And there you have a secondary e-ink display. And we've seen some secondary screens and even e-ink on laptops before, but I haven't seen one integrated quite so well or with quite so much real estate there on the back of the lid. Now, from here, you can write some notes that'll go into OneNote. You can take a peek at your email or your calendar. You can do some sketching, and I'm very excited. It actually has Kindle format support, so you can read an ebook on your laptop with the lid closed on an e-ink screen, which seems like a great way to use your laptop, let's say during a long flight, without running down the battery at all, because if the e-ink screen alone is on, that's not going to use any power at all, really. I think it's interesting that if you have the lid open like this, the screen is oriented so someone sitting opposite you will see what's on the screen. It'll be right side up, and then when you fold the lid down, the orientation actually changes so that if you're using a machine and you fold the lid down, then the screen is facing your way again. But it still works the same way either way. There's also some Amazon Alexa support built in. I love the Kindle ebook reading, and of course I love taking the pen and doing some sketching with it. Now this guy should be out at the end of March. It's only going to be $11.99, which is less than I thought it would be. So flexible screens and e-ink, that's all very exciting and very different, but if there's one keyword everyone is talking about in tech this year, it's 5G. So of course, Lenovo has a 5G ready laptop. It's part of the Yoga line, so it's called the Yoga 5G. Because it's a Yoga, it's got that 360-degree hinge we all know and love. And like a lot of the other either 5G or LTE ready laptops, this runs on a Qualcomm platform instead of an Intel chip. So you still get Windows. There's some little quirks with Qualcomm-based laptops and Windows. Some software works better than others. They may not be as speedy as a regular Intel laptop, but they have very long battery life, and they're really well situated for using data networks. Now, in this case, 5G data network, so you're going to have to get service from whatever provider near you is offering 5G service. But at some point in the spring of 2020, you're going to be able to be the first guy on the block with a 5G laptop, and maybe it's going to be the Lenovo Yoga 5G. Now, of course, like anything 5G related, it's not going to be super inexpensive. This guy is going to start at $14.99. Plus whatever it costs you every month for 5G service. These three machines really give you a good idea of what the future of computer design looks like. We have flexible screens, we've got really interesting implementations of second screens, and e-ink, one of my favorite underused technologies, and of course you have 5G, all thanks to Lenovo here at CES 2020.